God forbid you don't do what the narcissist wants you to do. The narcissist wants things from you. God forbid that you don't do what they want you to do. There will be hell to pay if you don't conform. But what actually happens when you don't do what they want you to do? I'm going to be talking about this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So today we're going to be talking about what happens when you don't do what the narcissist wants you to do. Now there's a whole host of things that actually does happen, mainly being the discard, but there are other things that go on that happen. The thing is, my friends, you know, these relationships with these individuals, they are all about conforming. They're all about you doing what the narcissist wants you to do. And they are orchestrated in this way. They make you behave or do the things that the narcissist wants you to do for them. But there comes a time, my friends, there comes a time where you think to yourself, I'm done. Like, enough's enough. Like, you see through it, you reach that threshold and you think, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. So this is exactly that. This is exactly what I'm going to be talking about. What happens to the narcissist when you don't do what they want you to do? So in these relationships, okay, the narcissist will make sure that they're getting their needs met. And that means that you are conforming, that you are doing what they want you to do. So there's all sorts of manipulations, as you know, there's all this control over situations, over people, so that narcissist gets their needs met. Now, what happens from time to time is you realize, you kind of see through it and you think, I'm not sure, I don't want to be doing this, or is this really how it's meant to be going down? So you see, my friends, you reach that threshold where you think, okay, enough's enough. I'm not going to do what they want me to do. Or it is in a family situation and your family member wants you to behave or wants you to conform in a certain way, and you're like, I've had enough of this. Because it's draining. You can see that actually what's going on here is just not good for you. It's just not working for you. It's draining you. You feel tired all the time. You can't be yourself around them. You're being put down. And these things all have an impact on your well-being, on the way that you see yourself, the way that you relate to yourself, and also the way that you relate to others. So it's kind of like, right, I've kind of had enough. But in particular, what we're going to look at is what happens to the narcissist. We know what happens to you. You remove yourself little by little, because you see that this person hasn't got your best interests at heart, and you're thinking, okay, so I've had enough of this. I do want to do something about it. I don't want to completely remove myself, or maybe I do. It really depends on the situation. But mainly, it's like you want to kind of withdraw a little bit because you want to protect yourself. The narcissist hates this. Let me tell you, the narcissist absolutely hates this. They don't want you to remove yourself. The narcissist will see this as a threat because they have worked so hard on getting you to the place where you conform, you believe in them, you don't see what's going on with them, and generally you just end up doing what they tell you to do and you just believe it. You're just like, okay. This for the narcissist is supply. They don't want to lose supply. They don't want to lose that attention. They don't want to lose that validation. Because when you conform, when you do what the narcissist wants you to do, they are winning. That's the way they see it. They are winning because they're getting their needs met. They do work hard at the beginning. They will mirror you. They will obsess over you. They will love bomb you. They'll put you on a pedestal. And this is them working to get you on side, working to get you to believe in them, get you to just stay. This is how they've got you. So when you see through what's going on and you're not doing what the narcissist wants you to do, they're going to hate this. they're going to really hate this. So they will punish. They will punish you. They will devalue you. That's their punishment. They devalue you. They put you down. And they see this as a direct threat. And at some points, maybe this will cause narcissistic injury to that person. But usually what they are doing is they want to punish you. They want to make you feel how you have made them feel. They see this as rejection. They see this as abandonment. And you've got to know that the narcissist's core wound is abandonment and rejection. So they can't handle this. So they're going to make you pay for it. They're going to make you experience this. And so they will remove themselves. For a lot of you, this is very painful. For a lot of you, you struggle to understand actually what's going on. But the thing is, this is what they are doing. And over time, once they feel that, their punishment has worked on you, they will then try and come back and get back to you. So these punishments may look like silent treatment. They'll remove communication from you because they know that this is something that will trigger you. They know that this is abandonment, this is rejection. They know that this is going to hurt you. So they're going to do this. They're going to want to hurt you the same way that they have felt hurt by you. Remember, this is perceived. It's not like you've gone out intentionally wanting to hurt the narcissist. No, not at all. This is about how they perceive it. So they might remove communication from you altogether. And so you're left trying to figure out, like, actually what's going on here? Why has this happened? Maybe some of you don't. Maybe some of you see this as like, wonderful, this is my my way out. But they will start to communicate with you. They will start to hoover. They will come back. That's what will happen usually after the silent treatment. The other thing that they might do to punish you is they will devalue you. They will tell you or say things to you that are really cutting, really, really hurtful, and they will use your vulnerabilities against you. Remember, they have worked out what your triggers, your vulnerabilities, all the sensitive things that kind of make you tick. They will use that against you because they know it's going to hurt you. The other thing that they might do is reframe the whole kind of situation. So what they might do is they might represent the situation so that it looks like it's your fault. All right, this is the devaluing stage. They will get angry. They will get rageful. They'll start shouting at you so that you feel in fear, so that when you're feeling in fear, you will then conform. They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want to, because if you start thinking for yourself, you will start to figure out actually what's going on here. They don't want that to happen. They will try and protect that from coming out as much as possible. These behaviors that the narcissist displays comes from a place of fear, comes from a place of lack. When you display these negative emotions or these behaviors, it shows that you are not emotionally stable because you're not in control of your emotions. What you're trying to do constantly is you're trying to influence others' opinions, thoughts, or behaviors because you feel like this is going to get taken away from you. So you try to influence others by showing anger, by showing negative emotions. So it makes somebody else feel fearful. Now, this is the learned behavior that the narcissist would have gone through as a child. This is how they would have learned how to conform. If you make somebody else fearful, or if you show these strong emotions, it means that you're in control. And that's what the narcissist is actually trying to do. They're trying to get control over this situation, which is why when you're not conforming, this is rejection for the narcissist. So they're going to do everything that they can to get you to conform. These are the tactics that they use. These are the tactics that their parents would have used on them. Now, this didn't get corrected in any way, which is why they continue to use these behaviors on you. The narcissist doesn't have confidence, although they show you that they do. They don't have a good opinion or self-worth or self-respect about themselves. So when you show these negative, strong emotions to somebody else, it will influence someone else how they think about you. So if they're inducing fear by being angry, by being rageful towards you, it makes you think that this person actually is in control, because they are controlling you to make you behave in a certain way. This is the oldest trick in the book. You know, in psychology, if you want to influence another person, you can rule them by fear. And that is the quickest way to get someone to conform or do something that you want them to do. So this is how the narcissist operates, all right? This is what happens when you don't do what the narcissist wants you to do. And you've got to be aware of these tactics. You've got to be aware why the narcissist is doing something like this, because it does make you feel negative. It does make you feel awful. It does make you feel something, but it doesn't make you feel good. That is for sure. It doesn't make you feel good. These psychology hacks that the narcissist uses, these have been learnt from their childhood. It's not that they've figured out like, oh, this is what needs to happen. These are the things that have kind of worked on them in childhood. So what they are doing is they're repeating childhood patterns on you. You realize that over time, this doesn't work so much. And you realize that by not conforming, yes, you're making the narcissist very angry, but also you are choosing freedom over conformity. And I feel like that is a really good thing, that you suddenly realize that actually by not doing what the narcissist wants you to do, you choose your freedom. And ultimately, this is what is going on here. This is why the narcissist wants you to do what they want you to do. Ultimately, what the narcissist is looking for is to get their needs met. And they will do anything that they can to get those needs met. You have to see through it. You have to see that actually what's going on here is very toxic. This is why they are like this. They're not going to change. This is who they are. They're going to want this from every single person. They're going to want to get validity, and they're going to want to get attention and focus from another person, which is why they do this. They know that this person can't give it to them all the time. You know yourself that you can't provide those things for the narcissist all the time. It drains you. It drains you of your energy. It drains you of your time, your emotions, and you become a shell of your former self. So at some point you choose you. And this is very, very good. So the fact that you're not doing what the narcissist wants you to do, good. You are choosing your freedom. So guys, I really hope that this video helps you to kind of see it from another perspective, and hopefully it will help answer maybe any questions that you may have. Please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations, okay? Please see the description box below if you are interested. I do offer also a mentorship program which is starting very soon. If you want to know more details or sign up, please see the description box below. And also finally, I do offer journal prompts. These are great resources if you are someone who is going through therapy or counseling. This would work as a great resource alongside that. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.